lock it in would be better, because I think they'd be struggling a little bit in the early laning phase. Yeah, and just in terms of the fact that you have this Udyr, right? If he wants to get ahead, you want to be able to at least neutralize and match in the mid lane push. You don't want something like a Yone that's going to get hard forced under tower. It makes it very hard for Udyr to find.
Spotted out, tagged away, and we'll just give Scout 25 of the mana flow band.
I do want to say, even though we are adding a lot of contrast to 2016, I don't feel like this EDG team even angles for either team to look to play through.
Unless bot overextends and they're found on. He has the flash, but you're waiting for the trample. Ferromancy Crashdown gets him out. The Blade Caller great from Juan Fong to save his support. And EDG hit the angle hard.
Like you said, just a bit overextended in my opinion. Because
Control Ward taken out just as he moves past. That's going to give him the little sleight of hand to move in. This is a jungle game from SofM. He's going to the bot side, but on too far forward. He burned his flash in the previous engage. He's accepting death, and they want to give it over to Viper, but thank you, says JJ. First blood goes over to the Olaf.
Yeah, I really like the way that EDG played with Fog of War there. We saw JJ waiting in the wings for his bot lane Viper, which would have been worth. This is still fine for them. They get the dragon. Gragas is a very low resource.
Oh! Shockwave explosive cast goes into him, but Flandre takes it away. Now it's definitely worth it, Lyric, because in the bottom side, it's a Ragnarok Olaf. Interrupts the Ferromancy Crashdown, but he's on a blast cone. On surviving, dodges away here from the W. And Suning almost lose a little bit more. 2 kills going over to EDG. Goes because he's hanging around mid for now, and Mako's roaming.
I was going to say, Hysterics, this is LPL. It's always mid.
And a flash comes through. Of course, in LPL, we flash for our kill. Shockwave pulls him back, and JJ takes the kill. Under, thanks to the Chaos Storm and the Gravity Field. Make okay. Teleport used as Dragon's going down. Flandre just wants to capture the wave, but SofM's up here, waiting for the barrel to do the most damage as Explosive Cast deters the play. SofM bopped against the wall. I think he could die here, Lyric. He has to walk away. Flandre still low, and Bin wants the final touches. He's waiting, but the wave's gone. Has to back away. Scout TPs for the kill. Now Bin is on the wrong side of Summoner's Rift, and it's Scout versus him with no World Ender, but a Shockwave at the ready. Bin over the wall, Flandre there, body slam, waiting for that Shockwave. He gets pulled on in, and for Suning to pull the play back, Angel needs to come on in. Over the wall, Bin follows, but he goes to his death, and Scout picks up another one for EDG. It's a 5-0 start.
Amazing play coming out from Flandre and Scout. Hysterics at this point, I'm starting to think the game that can give those EDG fans hope.
Nice.
You know, like those previous seasons.
Explosive cast was used really nicely. Flandre kites away the second, the third, doesn't get pulled back in with the Infernal Chains, and Flandre, he knows he's the weak side. He doesn't care.
This would be a numbers advantage if Suning can be decisive right now.
Will the items make a difference? SofM trying to zone him off. 3k here for the Herald. Flandre ready to go in. The engage not started as on. Starts it with the Magnet Storm and right into the middle. That's the Gravity Field. On absorbs the damage. Healed up plays 80 carry. Maker on the back line is the snipe from Viper. Brings some retribution, but that was perfect from Suning.
It was great to see, right? You talked about it, the rain out with the interaction, assuming Mako doesn't go in, but Mako does go in.
SofM's tanky though. Shockwave doesn't connect, and that's a lot committed to go forward. Over the wall. Ferromancy Crashdown from on. Gets him out of the way, and no Shockwave, but again, no objective up to punish.
Right, even when the members out from River, because it's very hard for Suning to walk in, as SofM just runs right past them, actually.
He's got the movement speed, he doesn't care. It's not
he has to run out. He has to run out right away, though, Hysterics.
He's thinking about it, though. That's the biggest thing. He's like, do I go in? Do I go out? We got a Cloud Rift, so he's using the movement speed quite well. Bin's the only person here in EDG, and now finally going to start it, pulling the dragon out, but Scuttle gives vision over to Suning.
Yeah, we need to keep our eyes on both Angel and Juan Fong. If they can be left untouched, as they just give it up.
And now they're going to try and push in topside. There's teleport coming through. Suning have found this out, but the Shockwave just destroys him. 2 kills for Viper immediately as we've got on getting pushed in. Flandre in a bad position. The feathers will fly and kill this Gragas. The explosive cast doesn't do too much, and at half health, the bottom lane there. And SofM walking in, maybe not the players. Bin gets a multi-man knock-up into the World Ender. But EDG don't care. They've got a 1-for-1 trade in front of the Baron, and now we'll see if they can find anything else.
I want to say, though, we still saw Gragas Cask do about 40% of Zion's
with the Cloud Soul, especially with Viper's ulti, with JJ, with Scout's ulti as well to get the movement speed. Angel going too far forward. This is a mistake. Killer Instinct. What is Angel doing there? 0, 4, and 1. And now for EDG, they want to continue the fight. Viper is humongous. Onto Bin, half health, 2-man headbutt pulverized. As SofM and on have to watch their step. That could have cost Suning everything.
It definitely could have, and we do see EDG going to Baron. We've highlighted this many times. When you have Alistar and you have Gragas, your turn potential is absolutely insane. They could run right into Suning. Sure, Suning, they want to be run into, but they need to be the ones running into EDG now that EDG are on the Baron.
using the ball to zone here as the flash on from on, going for Flandre. It's the top lane Gragas though, the shockwave set up by 2. Low health bars blinking as the Baron is secured. Flandre giving up his life where now JJ Scout can walk forward. Mako with the engage, hits him midair. You're not going anywhere. The feathers don't fly and neither do Suning this game. SofM running for his life. The Udi should not be chased unless you're an Orianna with phase rush. He runs for his life through the Cloud Soldered Rift. Viper snipes him, but it's not enough damage. He's still running, ladies and gentlemen. The bear has legs as Scout wants to blindside him. Close call, flashes away. SofM gets out, but I'm not sure the Baron is going to do any less to the base.
Hey, we saw the value of the Frostfire Gauntlet in that situation. He got the slow off on the Scout, but you're right, EDG at least going to be able to take an inhibitor, I'd assume, but actually going to back off and just go for the spot side turret. It is quite surprising when, especially now.
I think importantly to note as well, Viper using the invisibility to juke, that was sick. And this is a 3.5 item Kaiser who's really big as EDG Scout saw that. He saw them in the brush, Mako baiting it out. Suning would try to do a little bit of a flank as Viper, it's Killer Instinct time. Once again, the Magnet Storm is used. He goes golden in the middle of the gravity field. On in perfect position, Viper flashes away as Bin follows him. You're watching this Kaiser because it could all hedge on this one player. Scout's already picked up a kill on the backside onto Huanfeng and Bin can't get near him. Viper needs one more hit as Scout picks up the triple, teleport away, and Suning are running scared.
And Scout completely cleaning up that fight. Let's be honest, Hysterics, this pick on our screen doesn't matter too much. If SofM goes down, who really cares? But you know what? Take it away. Take it away.
I don't know. I think Viper's going to kill him in the end. He thought, I can juke these two. And there you go. 4 out of 5 dead. Angel teleported to get away. Elder is free. And EDG are holding the best title in the LPL right now for a good reason.
And Scout completely carried that fight. Viper put himself in a really bad position, but it didn't matter when Scout arrived and picked up that triple. And this looks like it could potentially be the game if EDG were confident to press it, but instead, we know how EDG are. They aren't going to
closing it out with the Elder. That's going to be pretty easy if they find the next fight in a minute 30, but for now they have priority across the map. Suning scared to leave their base, and they just want to pick to try and delay the game out, if possible.
Yeah, they're just kind of hoping for the best at this point. They are so far behind that realistically, any fight that happens in any way, EDG should just be able to come out ahead.
Oh, no.
And Flandre just buys some time with his gas.
And they're going to find the fight on the back end. Onto Bin. I'm not sure if the healing's going to be enough. The Gore Drinker used already. Forward goes Jer. 2 down in an instant. Flashing forward, Mako just pulverizes the ground. Maybe to troll. Timo thumbs up from SofM. You cheeky bear, you. But Suning only have 3 members, and I think EDG are going to try and end.
Yeah, they're just going to be able to go for this one. Suning can't do anything.
On to the next turret. 1, 2, they're sitting at base. Reserve the KDA, but who even cares? Huanfeng out with the feathers to fly. He goes golden, but EDG knew this was over. Mako dives to secure the kill, and EDG slap him in the face like an Udyr for a Game 1 win.
This was one of the cleanest games I think we've seen from EDG in terms of how they played out the early game especially. I really love how they played out starting from that bot side